Good morning, Valtopia. Hey, honey, it's Val. It's Val, and I'm at the beach this morning with my little buddy, K-Boss. Say hello, K-Boss. I tried running with him. Hey, Leah. I tried running with him, and everywhere I go, people watch me with him because he's such an adorable little puppy. And I was running. Hey, Allie. I was running with him, and he was jumping up, and I almost tripped and fell, and this whole group of people were watching me, laughing with me. With me, right? You want to be in the show, don't you? Hi. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Sarah. Hi, everybody. Hi. So loving. I never thought I'd be a dog-licking person, that my lick my face person, and here I am. It's my baby. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing after this amazing portal of experience we've all just been through with the cosmos, up-leveling us and leaving behind what isn't true anymore? What's going on? Every time I go live when I'm here at the beach, he starts wigging out. He probably thinks I'm talking to him and want attention. I'm talking to the live stream here. I got things to say. Okay, dude, why don't you get down? Why don't we do that? Ooh! Here we go again, another funky live stream. Come on, puppy. Come on. All right, thank you. Come on. You're all wound up now. You're all wound up. All right, make sure all my stuff's still in there. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, Tanya, Sarah, Shauna, everybody. Now he's going to start jumping at my legs. So if you're watching this live stream and you're not the regular crew, which I just said hello to everybody, love you guys. I'm Val Cripps. I'm an artist, and I'm an energy guide and a mindset mentor. And basically, I'm here to help you trust yourself again. That's really what I'm realizing. Most of what I'm doing with my clients, myself, my tribe, is coming back into trust. So many of us have just had an experience, either once or many, that sucked, and it freaked us out, and we're holding on to those memories. And I feel like this portal of energy we just went through is about, we got some business going on. That's why he was getting at me. That's what always he comes down. So this portal of experience we just went through was highlighting to us, oh great, mommy has to do the the mommy business. Let's see if I can create a metaphor out of this now. When you have been through something, you're going to want to let it out and leave it behind and not hold on to it. You know what I mean? Just like KB just had to get out, had a little freak out, bite my head off so that he could let things go. And he let things go. And now we are going to take it with us to the nearest deposit receptacle. You know what I mean? And that's what you need to do with your past experiences that you're dragging with you forward and forward into your life. You feel me? Like I wrote a post a few weeks ago, and it's like, but I had a bad experience. You know, well, okay, let it go. Let's go somewhere else. But I had a bad experience. It's going to happen again. And I noticed one of my viewers, I wrote a question yesterday on one of my posts, how can you trust? And they wrote the exact thing that I'm talking about today. I had a bad experience. Every time I trust, I have a bad experience, so I'm going to have another bad experience. Who feels that story going on in their story? And I feel ya. You know, oh my God, come here. KB, no! You little stinker. This is hilarious. He's chasing that big dog. Check it out who he's chasing. Well, hi. And that is what you should be doing. Let that shit go. Let that shit go and chase after what is good. Chase after the new stuff. Don't even chase after it. Be it. Think about it. Feel it. And every time you start holding that story and bringing it forward with you, you're going to have to do some course correction. Now, I've been doing this work for a few years, but I've been doing all this studying about core beliefs and how we make them as a child, and then they become this subconscious program that's running. I've been talking about this forever, but it really helps to read more and more descriptions of it so that I can help describe it. Even though I know already the work that I do helps you to release those core beliefs and create new ones. And that's really what this is about. So I don't care what has happened to you. You have a mind that is playing a tape recorder that you get to change. And trust is about tapping into, tuning into, and reprogramming your story. And you get to do that. And if you're experiencing anything at all that isn't aligned to your soul standards and what feels good to you, it's time to change the tape recorder. And it's time to tap in deeper to faith and trust and your infinite capacity to change. And anything that has happened, yes, it's not like you know, some of us have been through some serious trauma or felt like life was traumatic and deeply felt the experience embedded in our DNA from other generations. It feels so real because it was at one point. And our mind is protecting us and we get to change that. I just can't keep emphasizing, we get to change it, we get to change it, we get to change it, we get to change it. And there's so many amazing techniques, and I happen to be a real fucking badass at getting in your brain with sound waves, color waves, energy, lifestyle. I walk the walk, talk the talk, amazing community that's loving. And all those things are in these books about how to change your mind. Your mind, the deeply embedded core beliefs, need to be shifted when you're in a relaxed state of mind. And I'm very relaxing when I'm in my mode. We have fun, we go deep, we do hit all the different points and change your mind and have a different life. That's all. You gotta trust. You gotta trust yourself, and you gotta trust that you are able to shift. And you gotta let your mind relax and go into a state of daily repetition of what you want, not what you don't want. And most of us are sitting around thinking about all the shit that didn't work and repeating it over and over and over and over. So quit that. Lean deeper into trust and find people like me or somebody that inspires you that will help your mind relax and bring you into a state of daily change that brings you into a place you want to be. And this energy right now is amazing for this work. So thank you for letting that come through. Poop and all. Oh, I think I lost the poop when I thought that K-Boss was running into the ocean. Oops. Tanya says you had a massive breakthrough. Yes, of course, on the other side of this crazy storm that we had. I wonder what happened to that poop. Tanya totally agrees about course corrections. Yep. Sarah says, welcome to my world. Yay. Yep, trust. Trust. Well, it has been mine too, and every time we think we're trusting, if we've been in a massive state of distrust, or if we've lived a lot of our life where we haven't let ourselves believe what's coming through us and listen to outside of us, this shift can be, it can take some time, and that's okay, because everything along the journey as you're shifting is part of your experience. The poop's in the past. Someone else will take care of it. Pure source energy will clean up the poop. We will all survive a poop gate. I love it. I love it. So I am letting everything go that has been up until now, and also bringing with me what is amazing, what I do love, and what is aligned. And there's a lot. Holy shit, there's so much. And last night I finally painted, and I shouldn't say finally. I chose to paint last night, and I've been looking at this painting for weeks. And that's good, because when I finally do sit down to paint, it's like I've already done the work, because I've been looking at it and looking at it and looking at it. And this painting isn't like, oh, let me throw some paint and express myself and splash color around. This paint is sort of realistic, mystic, imaginary creation. And in the canvas, I see the final product. I see it, and I've been seeing it and seeing it and seeing it. And now I have to like sit there and figure out where the shadow is and where the light is and how to create the form out of the paint and let it come together. And it's challenging, and it's deep, and even though I see it in my mind's eye and I see it in the canvas, when I go to put the paintbrush there, it's like, oh, how do I, you know? So last night I started on it, and I'm going to be painting over the next few days with it. I don't know how long it's going to take. It's going to be incredible. It already is, but it's going to have like a stained glass, illuminated light shafts, like totally glorious cosmic feel, super mystical. And I'm really getting excited about an idea that I'm having that has to do with painting and you guys, and this kind of change that we're talking about, and relaxing our inner mind to absorb fresh ideas so that we can change. Because so many of us make so much progress and do amazing things, and we're still carrying those past core beliefs with us, and it's capping our upper limits, and it's keeping us out of trust. And it's my mission to illuminate and inspire us into deeper and deeper self-trust. So I'm bringing through some really fun experiences because I'm fun, honey. One thing I noticed, and I said to one of my coaches yesterday, was somehow I've gotten used to getting on this TV screen, this phone screen, and getting all serious about the topic. That's not me. I mean, I'm deep and I'll get real and we'll get serious. My clients know that. And out here on our daily stream, you know, sometimes I'll be sad and deep, but most of the time, if you're with me in person, I crack a lot of jokes and I'm a lot of fun and I keep it flowing, more so than some of the live streams that I've done where I get into this mode. So I'm not letting that mode come through anymore. It's in the past with the poop back there on the beach. And I'm going to come back to some of the, sorry, my face is sweating, some of the creative roots that I started with integrating my music and my art and my fun. My fun. It's a short life. And if I live to 100, I'm almost halfway there, baby. So let's start the funsy times. Well, they've already started, but. So Shauna says, what a great metaphor with seeing it in your mind's eye and then the moment you need to put brush to canvas. Yeah, and that is the metaphor, Shauna. You're right. It's like you gotta feel it. You get to feel it right now. You don't need anything to feel and visualize what's here already. And when you're in that vibration, in your imagination and in your moments, like these lovely people meditating over here, when you're in your presence of being, then it's already here. And then you look around and you're like, oh my gosh, it was in my mind and my heart, and now it's my truth. Oh, you want to get picked up again now that you've had a little adventure? All right, well, keep walking with me a little bit more, cutie, and we will. Woo, it's hot out here, honey. Allie says, same thing. I let being a life coach make me boring as heck for the last year, and I'm finally done doing that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you've ever been boring either, though, Allie. But yeah, we think that we have to do something in order to fulfill our responsibilities, and then we get to have fun. Fuck that, that's not how this works. It's called integration. Integration, embodiment. Ooh, I got sand in my nose now. And that means that you're actually being it all the way right here, right now. So trust right now. Trust. So when I say all this, I want you to put in the comments what comes up for you. And then I'll come back on in the studio and I want to do some readings. I could not come on live the last few days. It was like I'd been roofied. And my cycle started today. So I guess I need to go find out if I need some iron or something. Because I was literally like, my kids were like, what's wrong with you, Mommy? I was like, I don't know. I just feel so tired. My eyes were heavy and my whole body was like, I was baking cake. It's just like that, like a cake in the oven that needs bacon. It's all sloppy. That was me. Blah. And now the cake is formed, but it keeps forming all the time, right? So be in trust now, and think about what's coming up for you with this, what I'm telling you, and where you are questioning your own ability or need direction or guidance, and we'll tuck into it with readings later, okay? It's habit and other people's beliefs. Yep. Yes, but it's those are just reflections of our inner core beliefs. Everything. Everything is a reflection of our inner core beliefs, which is like, what? Like at first you're like, what? And then when you can really sink into that, you're like, oh, well, that means I can change it. And then that gets scary when you don't change it because you're like, fuck, it's all on me and I suck. It's like, no, it's just, you got to tweak your method and keep going. And nothing works the first, like you got to learn to walk. You got to learn to, oh, I totally, in all that adventure, I lost the poop bags too. Dang. I lost a whole lot of stuff back there. Let it go. All right. What a hilarious. I mean, I feel like maybe I should go back and find my poop bag. Y'all give me your opinion. Yeah, Tanya, you had the tooth. Yeah, really sick. Yeah. I know. Isn't it funny how when we are in tune, we will release and do these body things right with the cosmos because we need to. So, all right. Good morning. Have a gorgeous day. I'll see you later on your frequency. There's nobody like you. Bye.